Hi, everybody! Welcome to Three Flings, where we fling games at three players and see what happens. And tonight, we are playing Glitter Hearts, where we will be playing magical versions of ourselves that will fight evil, or, the, slightly evil intentioned villains.
Misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Just maybe a little bit selfish. Maybe not completely evil.
Salty.
Salty villains.
Just slightly salty.
Incredible.
In any case, we are playing Glitter Hearts, where we will all be magical, and our setting is Lunaville, where the sun shines bright and the moon shines even brighter, and magical girls are just a thing that happens. So, without further ado, we will introduce our characters for this episode, because last episode we had DW's character walking off into the sunset, becoming their magical girl form, which looked exactly the same, and deciding to clear some snow off of some driveways. So first,
see my brain didn't register that because I was like, DW lives in Australia. When is there snow in Australia in December? Okay. Hello, my name is Ink. I am back. I am playing, like last time, Jin Kim, aka Suho, your counselor tactician of Hope Magical Girl. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at these Dead Pens, where it'll link to other things, and I will also be in chat like normal, having meme time.
Ink, I love that you said like last time, because this is the first time you've actually managed to play this character, because
I thought I had played this once before.
That
I
is
don't
true.
know.
We created this character, but circumstances dictated that Ink could not play the last time we played this game. So, we are going to be seeing the character that was originally created for the first game.
Like last time, in my head, where I made things up apparently, because I'm a liar.
And
Yeah!
Drez,
Hello!
introduce your character.
I'm playing Suzanne Beckett. We both use she, her pronouns. Suzanne is the guardian of trust, and she defends and protects everyone. She is a high school drama teacher, but she is currently on winter break, which is technically not really a thing that happens in Australia, just because, well, I guess it does just on the other side, but it's like, this is the end of the school year for us in December, so it's like...
That's so logical.
It's so logical that our school year starts at the start of the year and ends at the end of the year. Wake up, everyone else.
Wake up, sheeple.
And then you don't have the weird,
Jess.
like, you have a summer birthday, so which year do you go into? Like, you just go into that year.
Oh, we have that thing too, at least where I live, where if you're born in December, it depends on where in December you're born.
Mm-hmm.
Our seasons start at the start of each month. We don't have any weird things like it is the middle of the month when it is now summer.
Wow. Place for things
Anyway,
makes
everyone...
sense. And all of the fauna want to kill you.
Yeah, that's a trade-off.
I was just saying, you had to train up!
I'm Jess. My
Jess.
pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Annette McIntyre of the Westford McIntyres, whose pronouns are also she, her. Her alias is Grace Novak, and with the power of being a wealthy white woman, she is a magical girl who is connects to desire and is kind of the worst.
Only kind of.
Kind of. She is trying her best, and her best is not very good.
Congratulations to the girl boss. They hate to see a woman winning.
And most of the time, I will be playing Q Bunny. Pronouns they, them. An adorable jackalope animal companion. Because all of the magical girls have some sort of magical bunny companion.
Yay. Zan, what are you aside from Q Bunny? Tell us about yourself. You didn't say anything about yourself.
Oh, yes. I am Zan, also known as Pale White Rabbit on Twitter and Instagram, and my pronouns are she, her.
We're professionals. It's been good
We're
recently. Don't
professionals.
worry
That's
about it.
why we didn't stream last week, because Discord was having server issues.
Discord, you're on thin ice, bud.
But we appreciate you all being here now. Happy holidays.
Thank
Yes.
you, everybody.
The week we tried to take off.
You know what? Let's get a recap of what happened last time.
Previously on Glitter Hearts.
Previously
the
on,
week
I wasn't
all-
here.
In winter break, Suzanne is, trying to, actually have some time to herself for once, because, as a teacher, she doesn't really get that. Annette was, busy with all of her family stuff, and, found out that, some decorations across the city have been mysteriously vanishing. So, she does her Karen stuff and discovers that, this is a really big problem that's, recurring problem. And, she contacts Q Bunny and Suzanne and EW's characters. Oh, Mutt. No, was it?
Mutt. Yeah, it was Mutt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To try and get to the bottom of this, and Suzanne tracked down some footage that pointed to an incident of this little lizardy creature stealing glass ornaments from the street. We went to that place. We talked to some people. A trap was set up to capture one, and it turns out that there is the problem is dragons. Small dragons.
Little dragons.
Paying
Dragon
Mafia.
attention to Alistair, a dragon that we previously met in our first Glitter Hearts campaign. He's a dragon, loves shiny things, doesn't understand the spirit of giving, but we are changing that.
Doesn't understand personal ownership except for
Yeah.
as it relates to himself.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's basically what's mine is mine, and what's yours is also mine.
It's kind of like a toddler.
It's like you should.
I was gonna say, how people misunderstand communism, yeah.
Yeah, a toddler that can sprout wings and breathes fire, and generally can throw one hell of a temper tantrum.
So, normal toddlers.
Yeah. In any case, you now have this. I should say that two of you now have this baby dragon. However, June
Don't you?
Hello.
is not presently on scene. However,
Yes.
I bet you've heard of the mysteriously disappearing decorations, especially as your son is one of the people who is supposed to be putting up those decorations, but you haven't heard from him in a while.
My son.
No, June's son.
No,
Oh,
June's
June's son.
son
Okay.
Steven.
Sorry, I was like, I have too many of them. You have to be more specific.
See, you said Steven, and then I thought of, today's Stephen Young's birthday! Yay!
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Steven normally was one of the people doing tech crew things for the drama club, but, also on vacation, but wants to keep a little bit busy, decided
Mhm.
to volunteer to put up some of the town's holiday decorations, and now he seems to have disappeared.
Oh, excellent. I'm assuming at this point I have probably contacted his friends and anyone who was working with him and found out they have literally no idea where he has gone.
Yes, they have no idea where he has gone. Last time they saw him, he was on Main Street, complaining about a box of decorations that was right there on the corner and then wasn't.
Ooh, okay.
How old is Steven?
Steven, I believe, is about 23.
Okay, so he's like a man.
Yeah.
I thought Steven
he's-
was a high school student.
No. I always
Steven's a
imagine
man.
we never really did an age when we created him, but
Because he was
We-
in high school when we met him. Why is he?
well, yeah, but he was in tech crew for drama, so I thought he was like tech support.
Oh, when
Basically.
I was tech crew, I was a student.
Well, it depends. 'cause at least
Okay,
where I went to
never
school,
mind.
We had high school students and we had people from outside come and help.
Yeah, we
So it
had
really
both.
Yeah,
depends.
that's what I
guess
was thinking.
Yeah, I guess I need to clarify whether like he was tech crew, as in he was a student that like did tech stuff instead of like being an actor, or he was like IT support basically, but for the drama department.
Making things work, yes.
Which one is
Uh.
it?
Okay.
Now I look like a
we
bad
could
parent
have-
because I don't know how old my child is.
Yeah, I think this is something we'll have to have June decide how old Steven is.
Schrodinger Steven, good, thank you.
Until you decide, I'm just gonna imagine he looks like Steven Universe.
He is aggressively rubber banding between the two. Thank you, Kevin MacLeod.
Aggressively
Okay.
rubber banding. I mean, he
Yes.
could be one but acts like the other, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
just- this is me wanting to know if I need to put in a content warning for like a missing child.
I don't think that would be I don't think that would be a thing. I'm imagining Steven is probably like a community college kid that acts like a high schooler still.
Got it. Okay, so
Yeah,
He's
that's
trying
what
to-
I was thinking.
when there
Yep.
are high school parties, he's the guy who graduated like 2 years ago who shows up with beer and is like,
That's-
"Oh,
that's what I was
man,
saying, he's
high
like-
school girls, you don't even know what
Hi-
it's gonna be like
Okay.
when you go to college."
High
For
school.
context, when I was in high school, I was the tech captain for my final year. So, like, I have, and like everyone else in the booth except for the drama teacher were also kids, basically. So I have a very different perspective of who is in the bio box.
Yeah, at least where I went to high school, we had people come from outside to do some of the stuff because we like physically couldn't do it as kids because it was illegal.
Mhm.
I think, like, all of that stuff was just like the drama teacher doing it, but our
Yeah.
drama teachers were very competent and underfunded.
They always
So,
just had us do some of
there's-
it because they were like, "You were in the show, so you need to know how the show works." So we all had a certain number of tech hours we had to do, but we also had, like,
Oh,
a real
So-
tech
see, that's kinda
crew
smart.
of literally adults who like also did things,
Wow.
and then we had student tech. We had like student techies too.
See, that's kind of smart. Okay. Moving on
Yeah.
from tech things. Okay. So, if I go down to Main Street, is it like everything is still there? Like, other people are still working, like his car is still there, kind of thing?
Yeah, you find his car, and I'm actually going to say you find these two with a cage holding what is seemingly a child.
What is seemingly a child?
a child.
A
I
child,
mean,
literally.
it is a child with horns and a tail and little scales. But I mean, if you're looking at them from a little farther off, you basically see them with what appears to be a child in a cage
Just
Okay,
on my rage.
because it was a cage trap.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to walk up and basically say, sorry, I don't want to interrupt, not going to judge however things are going here. Have you seen, my son around? He's about yay high, acts like he doesn't understand how taxes work despite the fact that he lives at home rent-free, things like that.
Have I ever met Jude? Like, was Steven a student before and he just like came back? Is that what that is?
That was my idea, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Mhm.
like, I assume
She-
that like at some point Suzanne has met June.
Probably.
Yes.
I have her written as a counselor archetype, so you've probably like seen her around the school, but you've never probably like sat down and talked with her.
Ah, okay. It's just like I guess complicated by the fact that like I feel like Christina's character was also a counselor, so I'm like
I mean, my
It's
school
the
had
law
like
now.
4 of them because they were like,
Yeah.
they were like, we have to make sure we have enough people to deal with stuff if like multiple kids have a crisis. Which, you know what,
Alright, so
is
yeah.
completely fair. Oh, my school's not big. It's just called my school has a lot of people and a lot of kids crying, which is fine.
Oh,
It's high school.
Hey.
It's normal.
Oh, hey, June.
Oh, hi.
God, this conversation made me forget what June was asking. Like,
Hi. Suzanne, right? You work in the
yeah.
theater department. Okay. Yeah, you know Steven. He's the one that always is working on the wiring and everything for
Oh,
the
yeah.
tech program. Yes.
Very helpful.
Thank you. Very good to hear. I have not been able to get a hold of him. Have you seen him anywhere?
No, I have not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since, like, the end of semester.
Meanwhile, there's a little dragon person in a cage that waves his hand up at you and just goes, "Hi, are you here to to do tribute things?"
Tribute in what way?
We must bring tributes to Alistair.
I'm gonna like look over at Suzanne and Annette and be like, is this like another theater thing that I'm just not fully aware of, or is this like something else
Okay,
happening?
another thing we need to establish. Does June know she's a magical girl?
That's an excellent question.
That is an excellent question.
I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you.
I love that, like, she's like a very powerful magical girl because she's
Do
got
you
all
think?
skills.
Do you think this might be June's origin story?
I would be fine with that. I think that would be
It's a
funny.
Christmas miracle.
Not the miracle.
So
yes.
I'm going to say that if you don't object, Q Buddy is going to hop onto your shoulder
Okay.
and just be like,
Do you want to
"Don't
be?
worry, we'll find him."
If you make a
Oh.
contract with me.
I was gonna say, oh, is this one of your pets? It's very, very cute.
This is Q Bunny. They're less a pet and more of a drinking companion. Right now, we're looking for ornaments, and this little troublemaker here has a lead on a Christmas criminal. We're doing a little bit of a scavenger hunt.
Oh, okay. Hopefully we will come across my son at some point. If not, that is going to become an issue that is going to become greater and greater in importance. Anyways, gonna like look at Hubert and be like, have you seen you said we're gonna find him. Have you seen him around?
I have not. However, you can do many things in order to try and find out. You can do a glimpse the truth roll if you want to try and investigate. Because you do know that his car was there, you know the street corner, you have a tiny dragon to question if you like, or maybe you can try and persuade, to charm, threaten, or coerce the little dragon in order to give you more information.
I can help you glimpse the truth if you want to do this together. Annette doesn't really care where your son is. But she does care where to find who stole the decorations.
Oh no, Ink's internet just died. I was like,
Oh,
why?
I was like, why is it
it-
answering?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh no! We are cursed.
Like I said, Ink has been cursed to like not be able to like do glitter hearts. Like every time they're meant to do glitter hearts, something comes up, and now
There it goes.
the internet has been like, God damn it, they've succeeded. We can't let this happen. So,
We can't. We have to keep going.
oh no.
Ah, they're back.
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry
welcome
about.
back.
Thank
I
you.
was
My
just about to change the layout, but you were here. Hello.
internet is suffering and suffering and crying and suffering. We're fine. Okay. I would be very happy to do that. Is this again roll 2 die, add them together type thing?
Yes, this is a powered by the apocalypse
Yep.
game.
Yes.
I keep asking like I don't know probably. You're
I-
not close.
Glimpse the Truth is roll plus mental.
Okay. That is a 12.
Oh wow!
Ooh, that is
That is
great.
a great first roll.
You
Yeah.
can ask me any question.
I like the idea that like June like just received magical powers and just immediately like this.
Is immediately hit with like the biggest brain blast.
Yeah, go.
Okay. So, 2 questions. Where is my son and what is happening here?
Okay. What is happening here is that there are more than one of these little dragons, and
2
they
of
have been
them.
convinced to bring shiny ornaments to another dragon called Alistair. And
Okay.
it seems like your son may have gotten tangled up in some of those ornaments and was dragged along for the ride.
Oh,
Baby
son.
boy!
Okay. Baby boy, as he is a grown
It's
adult
like-
man.
As you look around the area, you notice that there is a bit of a trail of ornaments, and since there is fresh snow on the ground, some drag marks that look like they could be from a person, and then you find
my
a shoe that you recognize, and you're
Shout
just
out,
like,
boy,
oh,
failure son."
oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is what's happening here.
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna like look at the little dragon kid in the cage, and I'm assuming I have now realized this is not a normal child, and be like, so what do you need tribute for? Where's Alistair hiding? What's going on here?
You want to see Alistair? You want to bring tribute to Alistair? I can show you where he is.
I'm gonna, like,
Alistair's
look
the
at-
best dragon.
I'm gonna like look at the 2 of them, Suzanne and Annette, and be like, are we gonna like put this kid on a leash and just follow this kid, or what are we doing here? Are we gonna let this kid out? What's the story?
I feel like Suzanne thinks that like this like dragon kid is so like enthusiastic about Alistair that like she doesn't think there's a chance that they'll like actually like lie or like mislead. I think this dragon kid is so excited, but yeah, let's go to Alistair, and like that like letting them out of the cage will be fine.
They are too hype for their own good, understood. What is Annette's perspective on this whole thing?
Sorry, my brain just completely glitched out for a second.
Oh no, your Discord connection broke in your brain.
My Discord brain broke. Yeah. Realizing-
Discourse machine
But I
broken.
think Annette is very focused on finding these gifts and knowing that this is now connected to your child. Yeah, it's good. We can all work together.
You say as, why look for your son? You can just make another one.
I mean, I have so many spares.
How many kids does Annette have? Just out of curiosity, is this like a cheaper by the dozen moment?
Annette has 4 kids.
Okay, you said a lot. And I was just thinking of the fact that I went to school with people that wanted a son so bad they kept having kids, and they ended up with 11 daughters and 1 son.
I knew a lot of people like that too, but mostly they stopped at like 4 or 5.
No, they kept going.
Oh god.
In this economy,
Like,
anyways,
if the
continue.
first kid, like, later in life transition, so it turns out, like, they need to have
You gotta
all
wait on the
these
first
kids
go, yeah.
together.
In this economy, oh my god, okay. So I'm gonna, like, who's holding the cage?
That's a good question.
So I was gonna say, I'm gonna gesture to whoever is holding the cage to be like, free the child.
That would not be Annette. Annette is not doing that.
Yeah, I guess I am holding the cage, and then so I will open the cage and free the child.
Let the child out.
As soon as the cage door is open, the child is excitedly dashes off.
Time to
In-
follow.
I am following
in the
this child.
direction of the small storage space house that that you were pointed in the direction of last time, but you haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I am
Yeah, I
following
figured that'll
after the
be
sun.
over there anyway.
I'm following this child, even though I do not like to run. But that's fine. What is this
feel like-
picture of Pikachu in an orb?
Yeah, because that's the free him meme.
Oh yeah, no, okay, I was thinking of a different. I remember that, yeah, and then someone like cut it open and they're like, oh no, he's been unleashed. Excellent, okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Does Annette do CrossFit? Is this not difficult for her, or are we all suffering from the chronic exhaustion that is being a teacher and working at a school?
Well, Suzanne is a drama teacher, so she's actually, like, decently athletic. Like, she's not, like, athletic. I see that, like, but, like, she has a +0 to her physical, so, like, she's, like, mid at running.
She's
Mid.
I'm weak.
Yeah, Annette also. Wonder why she has a +0. Isn't she supposed to have a -1? Maybe I took as a level up to make it a
Yeah,
0.
Me, I don't
Probably.
remember.
Yeah. Oh, right. I think I did do
Okay.
that. So she didn't have, like, the worst amount of hit points ever. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
So yeah, Annette, I'm gonna say she does, like, yoga and is too into it. She does yoga and, like, drapes herself in crystals and infuses her energy
God.
into the crystals before she does yoga. So she's not into running, but she probably got very into Soul Cycle, like, briefly. So she's fit,
She
but
is-
running is not her thing.
Would you say that
Of
she
course.
said namaste like in a weirdly amount of time?
I was gonna say, is she
For a
doing
white
competitive
person.
yoga?
I feel like at one point she would have not have said namaste, but she would have been like, my soul greets the soul within you. So that she came off as, like, deep.
And then her sons are like, we go to Catholic church! Okay, that's great.
I both
So,
hate and love Annette so much.
Yeah, I love to hate her.
I can picture this woman in my brain, and she is one of the women at my old jobs that would ask me if milk has dairy in it.
Wow.
Is butter a carb?
So Jude is, like I said, a counselor, and I can imagine probably is more used to sitting and helping kids fill out a schedule, so she does not have a great physical stat. But that's okay. I am running after my son Stephen Yun.
Let us go.
Woo!
So you are following this tiny dragon child, and he's going rather fast. I imagine he gets ahead of you and
Sonic.
quickly goes into a building. It looks like it's boarded up, but you notice that he takes one of the boards and, like, swings it to the side. It's on a
Ooh.
hinge that
Oh,
you couldn't
interesting.
see very well from the outside, so you immediately know how to enter this building.
By the way, I think that like because the dragon was so fast, like Suzanne was when she started running, so she like takes a few like of the ornaments that were like inside it, so like in case she really needs a tribute, like and we can't like get out of that situation.
This is really giving me the he gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint.
Yeah. Does it seem dangerous here? Can I roll be vigilant?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this is where we know Alistair is, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like
You know the little dragon is taking you directly to him.
Yeah, I feel like we should be vigilant in this moment. I feel like I was not that vigilant. But that is a 7? Yeah, 7. So
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
yes.
Ye-
Ooh, one of those questions. Okay. I guess what do we want to ask? Our best way in? Dangers we haven't noticed, or the best way to protect victims here? Because it seems like we are looking for Steven, who is a victim.
Oh, that's a good point. I think we should probably go with the victim.
I'm gonna let you pick here, because I think any of those can be a good question.
Yeah. I asked what the best way is to protect victims here.
Okay, you do know that there is a hostage somewhere in the building. The best way to protect the victim is to find where he is in the building first.
Okay.
Before you confront Alistair.
Alright.
Okay.
Does this warehouse look like it's like, or like house or like building look like it has like multiple stories or just the one?
It's got about 2 stories. Maybe there's like a tiny bit of attic crawl space as well. It looks like it's a boarded up house that is maybe not going to be demolitioned, but definitely not used as a residence right now. It looks like it could have been some kind of storefront, but is mostly used to store things at the moment.
Gotcha.
Annette is
Okay.
going to pull out her phone. I go, TaskRabbit!
Yes, mistress?
I would like, we need to find, hi! This is June. Her son, Steven, is somewhere in here amidst all of the ornaments. If you could sneaky find him and let us know how to get to him, that would be really helpful, dear. Go.
On it, mistress.
I'll roll for it.
I love Annette because like she is a character that is like genuinely very helpful with like a very good like skill set, but she's also Annette.
She
Yep.
is very helpful when she wants to be.
So
Yeah.
that is an 8. So Barnabas can complete the task, but there will be a hard
Name
choice
is-
and extra cost, or oh no, he might attract attention and danger. The thing I
Oh,
did
no.
His name is
want him to do.
Barnabas.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful boy.
So Barnabas is hopping his way through the house. He's trying to be very careful.
Good boy,
he
Barnabas.
actually manages to scoop by most of the lower story of the building and gets into the upper stories before he spots Steven, who looks to be kind of like maypolled with tinsel.
I love this. This is excellent.
And is in the
This is
care
not my
of
gavel coat.
three
Yeah.
dragon younglings. However, as Barnabas is viewing this, a fourth dragon youngling scoops him up and goes, "Oh my god, you are so fluffy!"
Oh no.
Oh no!
This is exactly how my niece would react if she saw just like a random rabbit. She's like, "Oh, it's like a squishmallow. You're so fluffy."
Yep.
And I don't think I can look through his eyes or ears either.
Oh
yeah.
really? If you don't like, get a full success.
So I don't even know. I'm just like, I hope he does okay.
He'll come back. They always come back. It's okay.
Now I'm like double checking like.
I like to imagine she has a little tracker on Barnabas.
Yeah.
Like a little apple air
I'm
catcher.
wondering-
And she sees him like going, and then it just stops, and she's like, "He's either
Like
there,
Okay,
bad
must be
signal.
there.
or
Uh,
Barnabas has he's probably there. Steven's probably there."
I would hope so. I would like to. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. I would like to do a Be Vigilant check because I have the ability. Everything will be fine. You can see into the bright side of things, which allow you a unique view into bad situations.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes. I think that's a perfect time to use that.
Okay.
And at this point, I think Q Bunny is on your shoulder and just goes, "Hey, I think you can do magic. Just try something. Just do it."
How, Ink, I just realized something. So you can roll mystical with that, but you have a +0 in mystical and you have a +1 in mental, which is what Be Vigilant usually is rolled.
So I'm gonna
actually, like, makes you worse.
Well, I can use it. Doesn't mean I have to use it.
Yes, you can use it.
So that's a 9.
Ooh. Okay. And this was Be Vigilant?
Mhm.
Yes.
You get one hold.
So you get one hold. So
Mhm.
you can ask any of those questions, or you could keep it moving forward and ask it a little bit later. But
Okay.
if you want to ask any of those questions right now, you can.
Okay, yeah, I will ask. Let's see. Let me see things. What is most vulnerable to me right now?
Ooh.
Most vulnerable
Ooh.
to you? Oh. That's an interesting question. What do your powers manifest like?
Well, her mystic connection is hope, so I can imagine it is probably like having a belief and a hope for things so strong that it actually affects outcomes of things.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that.
Like-
Okay.
Like a literal, like a very literal version of those tweets that are like manifesting.
All right. I'm going to say that the dragon children are very vulnerable to you and your influence.
Because you're an influencer and they love
I'm an influencer. We
Oh,
do it
God.
again, gamers. Okay.
Smash that like button.
Uh, what's good, gamers? Anyway. Oh, did my captions screw
Yeah.
up? Hang on a second.
No.
Fix that real quick.
I just realized it.
Not.
I mean, that makes
Huh?
sense because of the whole
The
internet
internet
going out
dropping,
thing.
yeah.
Not the internet.
Internet derogatory.
Internet dropping, but it's just the internet throwing it back. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I'd say specifically the dragon children are vulnerable to being charmed or coerced by you.
Ooh, okay. I am, so is that little plank that the kid earlier moved, is it still, like, moved to the side? Like, can I technically crawl through there if I really, really wanted to?
It swung shut when he went through, but you could easily move it. You know how it moves now.
Okay, yes. I am going to like open that and take a look inside and see how that kind of opens into everything.
Nice.
Okay.
While June does that, Suzanne is going to like try and see if she can get up and enter that way.
Sorry, get up.
Okay.
And what?
So you're
Suzanne
going to the
wants-
second story?
Yeah, going up to the second story.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay. I'd say in order to find a way in, I'd say you'd probably need a glimpse of the truth roll.
We can do this together.
Is Annette coming? with?
I can.
She's here for emotional support.
I can delegate the best way to get in from the ground, and you can go.
All
No,
right.
wait,
Of course.
You roll.
This is-
We can do this together first, correct? And then I roll. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I think we just do it, right?
No, we can do this together as a separate roll.
It is.
Because I'm rolling Glimpse of Truth, and you have the roll. We can do this together.
Oh, okay. Then I will roll. We can do this together to help you.
Which stat are you using?
I will roll mystical because I have sent my rabbit to help you.
And
Supernatural
our
intervention.
relationship is competitive, I believe.
Yes. So
Yeah,
you get a
competitive.
PowerPoint, and I am going to. Magic has a price.
Mhm.
Oh, did
I
you
got
roll
a
badly?
6.
Oh no.
No.
Aha.
If we can do this together fails, then the relationship breaks, which is very bad for the finale of a two-shot. This is
Jess
why
is
I
giving
cut
us
you
the
I
look
have
off.
a
of like,
+1
oh no.
forward. Wait, I have a +1
Oh,
forward on
Oh,
fun.
yeah, that's true.
So I don't have to magic has a price
Okay.
because it gives me a 7.
Woo!
Okay.
Congratulations,
so
Queen.
Your
Oh, that's
target gets
good.
a +1 to their next roll, but you get a -1 to your persona roll. Okay, so I got a +1 in this.
Oh,
so-
interesting.
So I'm glimpsing the truth.
I get a -1.
Ooh, I did not need your +1. I got an 11. One gave me.
Well,
a
it's the
12.
thought that counts, Drax.
Cool.
But
Well,
thank you anyway, Jazz.
you're welcome for the PowerPoint.
Oh, that's true. So 3 questions.
This is funny.
That's okay. Annette has shit persona anyway. She has no sense of self whatsoever.
Rip to
I
Annette.
tried to
Can't
never
believe she's.
roll persona for her because she does not know how to do it.
I can't believe she's relatable. Quite frankly, the worst person you know is relatable.
Actually, I know.
Dredd.
You told me
You don't have to ask.
Okay.
I was gonna say you don't have to ask all those questions at once. If you find one that gets you like up to the window, maybe another one might get it open.
Right. Because I was just realizing, because Be Vigilant does have the question of what's my best. Because they both use mental.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
basically the same move, but like for different situations. Maybe it would be better was Be Vigilant. Do you think?
That's probably correct.
Though that means that like
I
we've all
wasn't looking at the
rolled,
questions.
we've all rolled Be Vigilant in like the
We
past
are
5
so attuned to what is going on in this situation.
minutes.
This is such a Three Flings moment, abandoning everything else in favor of looking at things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Certified
have to
Three
be
Flings
like,
moment.
Are you vigilant with your hands or with your eyes?
We can be so vigilant, but we won't fucking open a door. We're doing great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a Be Vigilant, and I'm gonna. What's my best way in?
What's my best way in, gamers?
Your best way in. Well, there are some things that you can use to get up to the window, but you may have to move some things around. Like there's a dumpster which you can move something on top of that will give you the height necessary. There are some trash cans that might be a little bit on the wobbly side, but they could work.
Alright. Yeah, that's.
There's a trash can with a raccoon in it you can bribe.
What roll would I need to make to do all of that without, like, causing a scene?
Not wanting to cause a scene by mise en scène?
I think it would be kind of, keep your wits about you.
That was the one that, like, I was thinking, like, most, but I was also like, I want to know
It's
what
like,
Zan
would it be
thinks.
that or thwart peril? Because we're not in immediate peril.
And now I'm
I
looking at all
mean,
my persona skills to see.
I was
like,
thinking maybe thwart peril simply because you are doing something very physical, but I don't
But
think you're in
persona is also, like,
immediately
like-
physical peril.
Anything can be perilous if you're constantly afraid.
I think it
Wow,
might
way
be
to call
keeping
out
wits
my
about you
life.
just because, like, I think, like, the thing is more, like, making sure that I'm doing things carefully enough to not make a sound.
Like I said, Jazz, heartbreaking, the worst person you know is relatable. Anxieties.
I have a plus
Doors
2 for
crying
persona,
emoji.
so I'm... Okay, that is a 9, so the GM will offer you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or an extra price to pay. So I guess I did still make some noise.
Make some
Yeah, I have a
noise!
feeling
Plus one on
you-
something else.
Yeah, I already got a +1 on the last roll.
I think you
Unless you wanted to help me again.
managed to get in,
I love this. It's excellent.
but you do make noise, and it's quite apparent that something is going on outside and will probably be investigated at any moment.
Thank you
But
for distracting
honestly,
away
I'm
from the fact that
fine
I'm trying
with
to do
this.
something.
Just because there were, like, multiple people trying to get in, and, like, if, attention is drawn towards me and not the others, then I am serving my role as the protector, so... This is bad, but also better than if it was someone else, I guess.
This is literally your job, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, Annette, what are you doing? All this is going on.
Well, I've sent everyone away.
Uh-huh.
You delegated successfully, Annette. Now you can just...
You
put it on
did!
yourself.
Now this is boring. Being alone. But I
Wow.
don't want to climb anything. And I'm a
Just a
little
bourbon mom mood.
concerned that Barnabas hasn't checked back in yet, seeing that he hasn't moved on his thing.
He's a little radar.
He's just vibing.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I don't love that.
I don't love the fact that he's living his best life.
I don't love the fact that he's not back yet. I refuse to climb anything. And I know we need to find this boy first.
The boy, not as if he's someone's son.
The boy.
A random boy.
I wish this door in front of me was unlocked. Can
Oh,
I-
so you're going in another door?
Ooh, interesting.
Each going in a different side of the house?
That sounds like a way to get
I'm
caught
loving this.
real bad.
It's coming from inside the
I
house.
think it's
I'll
very
follow
funny if
you.
you went through the front door.
I think I'll follow Jim.
Okay.
'Cause I
Bust
could
down
go
the
through
front door and be
front.
like, what's up?
But yeah, I'm gonna try and stealthily go behind Jim.
Stealthily.
Alright.
Don't be suspicious.
Nope. I mean, this is good because, like, if attention is drawn towards me, then they won't either of you.
Good for us. We are doing tactic. Doing things tactically.
So you make
Congratulations,
your
guys.
way into the house. I'm going to say June and Annette are going to want to roll a keep your wits about you.
Oh great, I have a -1
Okay.
right now.
Oh, no.
That's great.
I wish
How
I
about
didn't
this?
have
I
to
will-
do that.
Hang on a sec. I will, before we do anything else, I would like to do one step ahead, and I'm going to roll plus mental. And we will go from there.
Ooh. Please do.
Yes, okay. Go, random die roller. That's a 7.
Okay.
which, what does it say on a 7? On a 7 plus 9, one ally gains an ongoing +1 in the current situation. So you get a +1.
Ooh.
So it evens out
Yeah.
to a 0.
Yay!
Yay! And then I am going to roll as well for Keep Your Wits About You, and that is...
Wait, should we do
Persona.
this together?
Keep
You
your
can.
wits together.
Oh, excellent. What is the best roll for us to do this together?
How do we min-max this roll?
How do we min-max our relationship?
I mean, I was gonna roll mystical for us to do this together, and we're cooperative, actually.
Wow.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll do that. That's a 10.
Yay!
Yay!
So
Ooh.
you get a PowerPoint, and you get +1 to your next roll, and I get a PowerPoint.
Yay!
Yay!
Racking up the PowerPoints.
PowerPoint.
We can do a presentation soon.
Yep.
Now I will roll to keep.
Now we will keep our words about it. Okay,
Oh, thank
Persona.
goodness. That is an 11.
I got a 9. Which is not the
that with
worst.
the +1 I gave you?
Actually, no, that is not, so it's a 10.
Oh wow! You all are keeping your wits about you.
Awesome.
We're doing great. I am not incredibly unnerved by the fact that my son is getting midsummered to this hole in the middle.
I am not incredibly
two-
unnerved that
Yeah,
Barnabas
congrats.
has not reported back. He is late.
Ugh.
Hugh Bunny might have gotten him drinking.
He is
Except Cupid is with June. Anyway, you two managed to actually sneak past a sleeping Alistair, who
Oh, wow.
is surrounded, hoarder style, by gold ornaments and tinsel and little gold trees. And you even recognize your friend's antique handed down ornament that she was complaining about
Oh.
losing not that long ago.
Oh.
Oh no.
But you don't see Steven in this bottom level.
Okay. How
Don't love
big
that.
is Alistair? Just out of curiosity, how big is he?
He's human sized, maybe a bit taller than average. But he does have an extremely long tail
Okay, so he's in
and
dragon form right now.
horns.
Or is
well-
he in semi-dragon form? Is he like a human with horns?
Basically,
and a
the
tail?
basically the way they're described is they have horns and a tail. They can sprout wings and they can breathe fire.
Okay.
Okay, that's not concerning. Okay, so I will chill and wait for a second to see. Because what is it? Suzanne was gonna go upstairs and try to get
Yeah.
into the second floor, right? Is it
Yeah.
open enough where we could see if she got in like through a window? Or is it more like we'd have to move and look?
You wouldn't know it.
Okay.
Well, actually, you might be able to sense if she had gotten in through a window if you could, like, hear
Okay.
her come in. Because you do know that she made
Oh,
a bit
yeah,
of
you
noise
did make
outside.
noise.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I really want those ornaments. I want to take pictures of this without using flash on my phone. I know this is going to be act despite danger. I know it. But she wants proof that these ornaments have been stolen.
I wa-
uh-huh.
She is so committed to making sure someone gets snitched on.
She doesn't want to wake him up yet, but she wants proof of this.
She wants the dragon to get snitched on.
I love this.
I love this commitment.
Is it physical to take pictures? Can I just take pictures?
Well, as long as you remember to turn the sound off on your phone, I'm going to allow this without a roll.
Whoa.
Okay.
But has Annette remembered? Or
Roll
will
to
it make
remember.
that distinctive click noise?
Am I going to hear her Carrie Underwood ringtone go off?
I wish Annette remembered to turn the sound off on her phone, because we all before talked about how she always has her ringer on max volume.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Like I
forgot
said, am
about
I
that.
gonna hear her Carrie Underwood ringtone?
Okay. That's an 11.
What did you roll?
I did, I wish.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I rolled a
I
5 and
love
a
it.
4, and then I have +2 to mystical. So I get a hold 2. It's not
A hold
really
2?
any of these, but it seems the equivalent kind of thing. Can it be one of these?
Mhm.
Like, because it's equal to, like, causing the light in a general area to dim or brighten for a minute. Can I say her phone is, like, silenced for a minute?
I'll allow it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And then I'll save
Thank you,
the other-
benevolent God.
Yeah, I'll save the other hold.
Okay. With that,
Okay.
I'm going to say we're going to break for just a few minutes, and we will be right back with the conclusion. Will they wake Alistair? All of them are in the building. Will they save Steve?
I sure hope
Find
so.
Bye.
Not my son.
And we're back.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
hello.
Hello, gamers.
So, meanwhile, you have found the dragon,
And I took pictures.
and
Not of the dragon, because that might cause the pictures to, like, look faked. I just want proof that the ornaments are here. They've been taken.
You don't want
Oh, of
proof of the
course.
scaly man, you want proof of the ornaments, gotcha.
I feel like Q Bunny would not want me
So-
posting, like, a dragon, too, and sending it to the group chat.
Not the group
plus,
chat.
you're taking the picture while he's sleeping, and that's just creepy. You don't want to be a
Yeah.
creeper.
No.
You don't want to be a Minecraft creeper.
Yeah, she's just gonna take a picture
Oh man.
and go, like, ornaments found and post it on Nextdoor.
Not the next door!
Of course you would.
I was thinking either that
Like,
or a
so-
Facebook group. Like the homeowners association.
We pretty much know what's going on with Annette and June, but Suzanne,
Hello.
Suzanne.
you have made it into the upper window. Not
Yay,
as
congrats.
gracefully as you intended, but you make it in.
You made it nonetheless.
And-
Congratulations.
As soon as I get in, I'm going to use my second question of, are there any dangers I haven't noticed? So that I can notice the dangers before Zan can use them against me.
So I can notice the man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
I'm not sure if you would consider them dangers, but there is a Steven in the room, and there is also a bunch of little dragon children, as well as TaskRabbit, who is
Why is it
being
like-
held.
Oh yeah, I found the perfect.
Every
right.
time we do an episode, you're like, I would consider them dangerous, and every single time we have an episode, it's just an alternative of a child vibe.
A child.
It happens so often on this channel.
Would,
So you're basically staring each other down right now.
what are the exits to this room? Just curious.
There
Look at you
is the
asking straight
window.
man questions.
And a door that goes deeper into the house.
Okay, because I'm just like trying to figure out like how did TaskRabbit get up here, basically.
Oh, yeah.
The door is still open, actually, from TaskRabbit entering.
Oh, then how? Why did TaskRabbit go? I guess so.
TaskRabbit is being held by a child,
Oh, right, that's right. That's
very
right.
strongly.
Okay, so I think like Steven is definitely like in the most danger, but like Suzanne sees like TaskRabbit being held by the child and
My
like
child,
actually like if the TaskRabbit
Aggressively
goes back
snuggled.
to Annette, then like maybe that'll cause a problem. So actually I will focus on Steven. So I assume that like my noisier than I wanted entrance attracted like the attention of the little dragon children. Are they like hostile
Yes.
towards me, or are they just like curious?
They seem more curious than anything. I think one of them goes back to maypoling Steven with tinsel. There is one that is
I do too. This is so
aggressive-
good.
aggressively snuggling Task Bunny, and one of them looks like they... Oh, you said something about having ornaments on you.
Yes.
One of them is very interested in any ornaments that you have, and is going to
Yes.
try and take them.
Yeah, I let the little dragon kid take one, and I was gonna like see if like I guess the other two are like too distracted, or like four actually. There's 4 dragon children. Like the other ones are like too
Mhm.
distracted to like actually like pay attention to my ornaments.
If
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 you're
you
not
willingly
howling in
hand
your head
over the
about those
ornaments, they will be fully occupied.
Hello, I've come to help you pay tribute to Alistair.
I'm committed to the bit.
You know, Alistair, you've paid tribute.
Yeah,
You're
and
a
I-
good human.
And I thought, I wanted to make sure that all of the dragons, were able to pay proper tribute. Since I know that's very important to all of you.
Yes. How
By the way,
how do you know Alistair?
I just want to take a moment to say that, like, we get another heroic achievement at the end of each session. I did give Suzanne, "Do you trust me?" Which basically means people
Ooh.
immediately like and trust your hero. And I have the benefit of rolling a 7 to 9 on a convince someone check if I roll a 6 or less, meaning I functionally can't fully fail them anymore.
You can't
I
fail the
love it.
children.
Yes, please try and convince these children.
You cannot fail these children.
And convince yourself it's a persona roll. Yep, convince yourself for the child. Oh no, it's emotional. Okay. I think I also have like convince yourself.
Convince
God, I need to,
yourself.
like-
Convince yourself that this is a good idea, yep.
No, I
Good
just
job.
need to, like, oh yeah, when I make, and I also have natural leader, which means when you try and convince someone using charm, you gain a +1 to that. So I get a +1, and also I can't fail. And I already have a +1 to emotional, so that's a +2, so that would be a 10.
Dang.
Ooh.
I was really hoping you were gonna go off on that whole thing and then be like, with a +2, so that's a 3.
Okay,
Hoping for something
so
like that.
what
Because that
exactly are you trying to convince them of?
That, like, I am, hearing the intentions that I, are saying that I am, and that, like, I
Okay.
don't mean them harm.
You
really
don't mean them
see the
harm, you're
lack
just
of
here to
peace
visit
moment.
Alistair and
Yeah.
bring pretty shiny things. They are
Yeah.
completely convinced that you are here to pay tribute, and you are such a good human, they like you a lot.
Yay! So, like, yeah, I met Alistair, like, would we have, like, a few months ago at the stage? I forget the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a few months ago.
Yeah, I met Alistair a few months ago, and, I heard all about, the tribute, and I thought, I would come and pay a visit.
Not the tribute.
They are so delighted with the ornaments, and they've kind of accepted you as one of their own. One of them even offers you the end of a tinsel if you want to join them in the maypoling of Steven.
That's amazing! They said, we like you, you want to help us string up this person? That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's so
Can
funny.
I ask why this person is here in the first place?
Well, we made him pretty and shiny, and maybe Alistair will want him as tribute, but I don't know, he's rather fun. I think we'll keep him.
We made him pretty shiny! This is so
I
good.
think they're absolutely correct.
I think Suzanne is going to, like, grab the tinsel and, like, go to, like, look like she's, like, going to maypole, but, like, in the process while she's, like, maypoling, she, like, loosens up the other tinsel so that it's, like, Steven isn't trapped. But it still looks convincingly like, he would be. So it doesn't, she's not, like, coming in here and freeing him or anything, it just looks like she's participating.
I think
the-
this would be a protect someone.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that.
Steven.
It's an unusual use of it, but I think that would count.
My problem with that is that, like, all of the options that protect someone gives you are all combat related, so none of them would be useful in the
Ah,
situation.
never mind. Let's do.
I would say keep your wits about you, maybe. Just because it's
Yeah,
like
let's
a
do
situation that can fail.
I can understand, though, why you were gonna say this is like a protecting Steven role. I understand that. It makes sense.
That is a 9. So you will offer me a extra price to pay.
Okay.
What will the god demand as tribute?
I think if you do this, at least one of those dragon children is going to see what you're doing and become
Okay.
suspicious of you.
Okay. Oh no.
Don't be suspicious!
Which one is the one that is suspicious of me now?
Probably the one cuddling with TaskRabbit.
I had a feeling you'd say that because I'm just imagining like this little dragon like squeezing TaskRabbit a bit extra.
And just giving you the.
As I said, aggressively snuggling.
I think seeing this, Suzanne is gonna stop, trying to help free Steven and like goes over to the dragon. And I'm like, hey, that's a cute bunny you've got there.
Mine. Just found him.
This is such a child. I love this. Such a child moment.
I am going to start a bunny horde. This is my horde.
Oh, this is the villain for the next Glitter Hot Dog. I understand.
A child again. Vine Boom.
Yep.
This is excellent.
Yeah.
All these adorable magical bunnies around are going to attract children.
Suzanne just like has flashbacks to the fairy girl that was like, trying to build a bunny army because they were so cute and been like,
the bunny army, lovely.
I can't blame you for wanting to do that, but bunnies are living creatures just like you and me, so don't try and hug that one too tight. You don't want, you don't want to be responsible for something bad happening.
The little dragon looks absolutely affronted.
I was gonna say, did you really just tell this kid to be careful so they don't, like, Lenny from Of Mice and Men this thing?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yep.
I will
say this particular dragon child is edging towards the door.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what would come of that because
this kid is gonna make a run for it and tattle.
That's true.
All he has to do is yell, and Alistair's going to wake up. Although you don't know he's asleep.
If there's one thing small kids like doing, it is tattling. Because I can tell you that, because I, as a child, was a tattler. Very
I'm going to use my final hold from Be Vigilant to ask what is my best way to protect the victims here, and the victims being both Steven and TaskRabbit.
Oh. Best way to protect them.
Victimized by TaskRabbit.
The best way to get TaskRabbit away from this little dragon is offer a better horde option.